Welcome to this series of videos called Sheepdog Training by a Dummy. It's part of the Thinking About Training a Dog YouTube channel. If you'll bear with me, I'll try and explain what I hope to achieve with these posts and why. I suppose firstly we have to, or rather I need to, acknowledge it's a bit of a vanity project. Rather than a how-to guide, it is definitely not a how-to guide, not by any stretch of the imagination. It's kind of what I do. Some stuff will be blinding, some stuff complete nonsense, but hopefully along the way there may be a clearer understanding and a deeper insight into training a dog. Also, quite possibly not. I like to film my training and I love to talk about my training, mainly as it encourages me to think about what I'm doing. But my long-suffering wife and children, although supportive, couldn't care less. And if I'm honest, I really do like making the videos. It's my only artistic outlet. Hopefully the training advice, information, calamities will make it all worthwhile for you to watch. After stopping training dogs professionally, I still had a dog training itch I wished to scratch. Chief amongst them was the idea of training a sheepdog to a standard that could, if the opportunity presented itself, give a reasonable account of itself in the local sheepdog trials. What are you doing? So, with my itch being largely unscratched, I read some books, watched some videos and went to a couple of professional sheepdog trainers, and I made a couple of false starts. But in general, I felt a little out of the clique and totally confused by the various opposing views and ideas touted as fact, and puzzled at the various methods used which, while at odds with each other, seemed to work. And so here we are, me, my dogs and my camera. Please enjoy.
Sheepdog Training by a Dummy. Brought to you by I Haven't a Clue Productions. Starring our very own dummy. With Bradley Big Guns. Hotshot Hillary. Sherpa 10 Things appearing as himself. Featuring the Water Babies. With special guest Giuseppe. And also starring Red Ted. In association with Thinking About Training a Dog.
Something I've learned over the last couple of years while I've been trying to train sheepdogs is that probably the most important asset you're ever going to have are your sheep. The sheep are invaluable. Good sheep, the proper sheep for the job, are invaluable in training the young dogs. Of that there is no doubt, and unfortunately that appears to be the most difficult thing to achieve. There are debates about which sheep are best. A lot of people say Hebrideans are the best. Others say whatever you do, don't touch Hebrideans. So taking this on board, I've got myself some Hebrideans. I bought 4 Hebridean ewes, and I've already got some Soways and some Soway Hebridean crosses. So I've bred them, and out of this bunch here I hope to eventually select half a dozen or so suitable young sheep that will eventually help me with my training. So that's my project to the future, or project for the future. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. Just as many people say don't use hebs as those that say do use hebs. But these are the ones I'm using at the moment. They are Leicester Longwool crosses. So these are my 4 training sheep. They're not bad, but they're not good either. They're the best I've got, the only ones I've got. about 1.5 years old. A little bit heavy and cumbersome, so when the dogs are chasing them and they're getting a bit overexcited, they can stumble and crash into the fences and things. So I'm hoping that my flock of dogged Hebrideans, which I eventually will sort out, will be much nimbler and recover quicker. The long wolves, once they've had a couple of goes, they're huffing and puffing, and they're just big old units, whereas I'm hoping that the Hebrideans will be a little bit more athletic. And so without any further ado, let's have a go.
Don't miss the next episode, coming soon to a screen near you. Some dogs running around some sheep, stopping and running around some sheep again. Sherpa is left-handed, but is ping right. Answers on a postcard or drop us a comment below.